Alright, hey everyone, it's me, bbygrl, and I'm back to give you a reading. This reading, I don't really know because the energy is weird. Not gonna lie. Like, I was fine, I really was, and then I started getting angry. And I knew that's when I started picking up the channeling. So I know it's not my emotion, but there's something here about like anger and attitude. I'm picking that up. That could be a sign, or someone could think you have an attitude when you're probably just setting boundaries, because I know that happens to a lot of women, especially as Black women, right? We're angry. Don't try it. But another thing is, like, I'm seeing alcohol. Someone's like drinking a lot, like a lot, to cope with something, to cope with their feelings. Like, I'm getting someone who like can't handle intense emotions, so they try to like numb themselves out. That's what I'm getting here. Oh, the braid's not gonna stick. I'm just so, I don't know. Ooh, I feel like, ooh, I don't know. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say though. I already prayed and all that stuff, so let's just like tap in and see what's happening with this reading. All right, so I'm seeing that someone has successfully walked away. We have the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. This walking away is leading to a beginning, a new beginning very quickly into the Queen of Wands. That's just more, be feeling more grounded, feeling more abundance, feeling more whole. Now this beeping is gonna start. Ooh, there you go. Someone's like irritable. Someone's irritable. So yeah, this Queen of Wands energy is moving themselves into a space of, like, she's in her garden. We have flowers, we have wheat, we have fruits. So this is a little bit of everything, right? This is just like chill and serenity. Okay, what else is coming up here, Spirit? This is someone who is moving into the Ten of Pentacles, abundance. But I'm getting more, wow, I was gonna say receiving something from the universe. Yeah, this is Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. I love to see it, especially over the Six of Wands, because that's like moving in a positive direction, but you're moving towards something that physically is more fulfilling for you, right? This is like, in a practical sense, could be, let's say you're cleaning your room and then your room is better, and because the energy is clearer, you attract positive energy, right? Or like more money or something like that, which is a real thing. What is it, like cleanliness is next to godliness? If that's the case, my room is hell because I need to clean. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. How are you doing? So, yes, we have a cycle for sure closing out and someone moving into their independence. And now what you're being kind of called and challenged to do, so to speak, is just daydream and fantasize and think about the things that you want, but not from a place of wanting and yearning, more from just like, it's already there. It already has happened. I already have it. So there is an energy here of not really needing to stress out about anything at this moment because the work has already been done. Okay. Sure, Dylan. And so Eight of Pentacles here. So this is about, yeah, this is working. So you could have been doing a lot of work. And I'm feeling here with this Ten of Wands, sorry, Ten of Swords, it's like being burnt out almost from the work, because you might feel like, damn, this isn't amounting to anything. Like, what happened? Like, I've been doing this for such a long time. I'm putting in all of my effort towards this, and yet I'm not seeing any get back. And so I feel like that's exactly what's that cycle is closing out with this Ten of Swords and the World. It's like you're gonna start seeing you're like the results of the things that you want. Hold on a second. Should look into it if you can't disprove. Okay, hold on a second. Should look into it if you can't disprove the gospel. Tarot cards won't save you from sin. Okay, Dylan, would I go into your church and start preaching about how God is stupid and how tarot is the way? Would I really go on your platform and annoy you with information? You do not know my life. You do not know what I do. If you don't think this is okay, you can click off. You are giving me your view. I'm not asking for your opinion. I honestly do not give a fuck about your opinion. You don't know me. So if you feel like I'm a sinner, then stop watching me. I am a sinner. I'm the biggest fucking sinner. Call me a Jezebel. Are we done here? Are we done? Thank you. Fuck off. Ugh. I'm so like, damn. That's like, this is like so annoying how like I've never, just mind your business. Back to what I was saying, especially because if you watched my channeling, I channel through Archangel Michael, and we are our sinners. And I don't care about how you feel, and I do believe, and I do meditate, and I do pray. You do not know my spiritual practice. Back off. Hello. Hi, Levi. Like, I'm tired of men talking to me like they know me or something. I don't know. Lately, I've just, Okay, so what's next, Spirit? So this is your hard work paying off. This is like a cycle finally ending, and you seem to sort of get back from it. And even before I channel like irritability and like being angry and how like people associate that with like, as a Black woman, okay, honey, I don't give a fuck. As a Black woman, like people are always like, oh, you're just angry, you're just this, because you have like an attitude, right? Like we're not allowed to have any sort of emotion that isn't doc style. And and so if you're sick of women like me, then get off my channel. It's really that simple, boo. Because I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna be on it. And you hating me is not gonna change my opinion. And so back to what I was saying, what your emotion does, like anger, I realize a lot of people don't feel comfortable with it, or they try to suppress it. And the truth is that anger is it's a boundary. It's like when you're angry because someone has done something, it's because they have disrespected you in some level and you're offended, and your brain, whether you're registering it or not, right? That's often how, like, I don't want to go too traumatic, but again, like that is a thing. That's what anger is supposed to do. It's a protective barrier. And so I'm seeing here that someone needs to be more comfortable with their emotions, especially the more difficult emotions, because I was picking that up, and not try to numb them through substances. I don't know if that's a message for someone or not. And you see how like all of these people are coming at me for literally simply existing. There's something about like, defend yourself. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not saying you don't have to punch people, but you could speak up. Like, there's like, I feel like if you don't say something, I don't know, there's like, I feel like people are too comfortable talking crazy, you know what I mean? Or like stepping off their face or being disrespectful. And they think that no one's ever gonna say something about that. And then that's why they like hide, because like, what are you gonna do? You can't even admit what you did wrong, or you know what I mean? It's like, yes, and condemning people. Exactly. Like, who are you? Who are you to tell me anything about myself? And then also to tell me how I should respond or feel. Again, as a woman and a Black woman, I feel like that is often placed on us, like extremely policed. Like we're not allowed to feel anything, and if we do or we express it, especially, I don't know, I'll speak for myself, it's like, oh, you're a problem, you're this. I guess I am. Go talk to somebody else like that. I'm not demure, I'm not sweet about that. I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna fight back. Okay, so I guess I am a feminist. I will put hands on a man for putting hands on me. You don't understand? That's called fighting back. That's not being crazy. You did it first. I'm just ending it. So, Two of Wands here. We have someone walking away. Or, I spoke too soon. Hold on. So, we have someone. I agree, Benita. I feel like I grew up, I went to like Catholic school and all that stuff, and my family's pretty what we're into. And I realized that like the church is extremely fake. And it's about, well, some of them, I'm not gonna speak for all of it, but it's mainly like who you are as a person, because it's like people cosplaying to be holier than thou. When people, these are probably like the most sneakiest people, they're always gossiping, they're always like, you know, truly, yeah, condemning and judging. So it's like, the fact that that's a hobby, like why is it a hobby that you go on random YouTube lives and harass people for their beliefs? That's weird. Don't you think that's a little weird? Why don't you like take a bath or something? But then like on the other hand, these are people who think that they're spreading some love and some light message and they're helping and they're healing. But what I'm actually looking at is a lot of hatred. Anyway, so, and even again, growing up in the church, like my mom, my grandmother always have emphasized, as long as you have a good relationship with God and you feel like you're a good person, you don't need to show up, because that's performative. I don't need to be in a room praying with you. I could pray in my room, in my pajamas. Can't, you know? But anyway, I don't have anything to prove. So, yeah, there's something here about that. There's like a strong, like, sense of like the energy that I was feeling, because I was really calm before this, honestly, is like, I feel like you might be put in a situation where you're gonna need to defend yourself, or maybe you already have, or just have a little more fire under your butt. Because again, we have the Two of Wands, the Magician, King of Swords, and the Death. So there is a huge transformation in the way someone is viewing either their future, their beliefs, their anxieties, their Eight of Cups. I feel like someone is being freed from limiting beliefs. They're being freed from things that like literally held them back. And I'm picking this up as a sort of like a trying to assimilate, you know, like trying to fit in spaces that don't fit in, or like, you know, when you think differently. Have you ever been in a group and someone says something and you just don't agree, but everyone around in the group is like, yeah, and you're that one person who just doesn't, you're the odd one out? There's something about that, if that is to be the odd one out, but to stand on business, like stand on it, you know, or realize like, you know what, being around these group of people make me feel uncomfortable, so now let me transform who I want to be, or my identity, or something like that, and like push further, push past that, and create new beginning, and create justice here. There's like justice in the sense of creating balance for yourself. So I'm seeing that someone is moving away from communities and thought processes and things that no longer serve them because of some sense of disappointment and heartbreak, and they're creating balance for themselves, because this is about being completely honest. This is about truly accepting who you are as an individual, like looking in the mirror and like, no, I actually agree with this, I don't agree with that. And it's not because you're being told it, it's because it's your true belief system. I think you're upset because you know it in your heart to be true. I don't know. No, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not upset at you. Again, maybe you should like, wait, I'm not even gonna, hold on. Oh, is a man projecting what he thinks I know, or what he thinks I think? It's kind of like proving my point. I'm upset because I'm tired of men coming at me, trying to tell me what I should feel, think, and believe. Yeah, that's that's kind of it. It's my platform. It's like my safe space. And again, you don't know me, so you're assuming. Benita, talk it. Talk your shit. What do you think? What do you want to think? What do you mean, Levi? What do I want to think in what way? But anyway, so back to this channeling. Yeah, this is about someone who I feel like they're going to come into a space where they're more authentic, but that there's a lot to be released, right? There's a lot of I think it might be uncomfortable for whoever I'm channeling to do that, because they feel like they might push up against the grain. But it's okay to push up against the grain when it's your truth, right? And a scenario I'm getting is like when you're gay and you're probably about to come out, you feel a little scared, or maybe your family is going to be accepting of that, right? People have gotten kicked out of their homes. People have gotten beat up for simply existing in their truth, because they're told that who they feel as a person is incorrect and it's not good. Just to be innately told that you're inherently something's wrong with you is actually traumatic. But again, these are people who say they come from love and light, and they believe in the acceptance and the salvation of all, and they preach the gospel, right? But they spread the hate. And so this is kind of like, not saying that someone is coming out, but it's kind of like that energy where it is a fear, because it's something where someone in their environment, the way they naturally are, they feel like they're not allowed to be like that. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Hopefully I see you around more. But that's what I'm picking up. And I think there might cause a lot of heartbreak and disconnects because because of that, right? It takes a lot of balls, it takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot of strength to live authentically who you are. And stepping, and like when you stand up for yourself and people want to label you negatively, you know what I mean? Like, I defend myself and people call me angry black woman, I got an attitude problem. That's fine if that's how you want to view me, because either way you're not gonna like me, you know what I mean? So why am I gonna shut up so you can keep talking? There's something here, like these stereotypes, these negative agendas, whatever. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Spirit's not playing today. And I think, again, it's really funny that you're saying all of these things, because I literally was talking about being on a water fast, excuse me, and like praying. So, again, we don't have that. Yeah, so this is someone who you're receiving clear signs right now. You are being told to follow your inner strength and move towards your intuition. Like, follow your intuition, because it's guiding you. It's guiding you in small ways. It's guiding you through music, through quotes. These things that are happening are not a coincidence, right? And I feel like it's like someone had to be so stressed out and feel so down or something, so then they can finally come out on the other side and realize, like, you know what, this isn't making me happy. So it's almost like someone is reaching a breaking point in that. Sorry, I didn't see what you said. Hold on to me. Looks like a flower lamp. Oh, it's a studio light. That I like. It's fallen. It's really moldable, so you can play with the way the light reflects. I paint, so yeah. That's all it is. It does look like a flower though. It's pretty. Yeah. Ooh, this is someone who could be a masculine energy. I do. I made this one. Okay, my house is kind of busy right now. That's an abstract one. I make more like. Okay. I can actually paint. That's just like me having fun with my friend. But yeah. I don't have, I'll sign into my live and I'll type in my website because I don't have it really linked anywhere. But here is my art if you would like to check it out. I don't have it really linked anywhere. But that's my website. What do you mean, dark entity? And how do you know reincarnation is real? Are you asking me? I don't. I don't know if that's real. I don't think I have an opinion on that right now. But yeah, so I'm getting here that there's like an emperor masculine energy that is being forced to okay. There's someone here that's being forced to rely on their inner strength right now because they're going through a transformation and they have to follow their intuition. And I feel like it's something that's not super pleasant, but they're being put in situations that's having to make them break away from things that don't serve them. With the Hierophant, it's like we have the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. So this is someone who is on an emotional level being guided to some sort of truth and clarity. They have to just kind of be honest with themselves. And then on a real physical level, the way their life is going, the way they feel, the way they're operating, the way they look, there's something about that, their like daily habits, that's transforming. Again, I was picking up an energy of someone like drinking a lot. So this, it's kind of like even being cleared from your vices. I'm being led to that fire too. So it's like a baptismal by fire, right? Where these things 222 have to be like eradicated. And again, it's being moved into this positive, this new beginning because we have the Fool card. So if someone allows themselves to grow and they follow what they need to do, I feel like they're going to be in a wonderful space. Yeah, we have the Star here because this is someone who you're on the cusp of like your dreams coming true. And I'm not getting where it's like something coming in. It's more like feeling aligned, feeling good, feeling alive and feeling good, and being in alignment with the flow of things as opposed to the material, right? I mentioned like earlier, it's like you can manifest however amount of money, you can manifest 10K, but you can and that's not going to necessarily make you happy. You could still feel miserable and stressed out, and it depends on the state, right? Because you can even manifest that money and then a situation could come up where you have to use most of it, right? Because it's about, there's something about here where it's about an energetic alignment as opposed to the physicality of something. And because this is a masculine energy, masculine rules physical. This is someone who's being challenged to view things from a different perspective. This is someone who's being challenged to trust the unseen. And I feel like that is quite uncomfortable. Like I'm shaking my leg. I'm anxious. I was feeling angry. So this is someone who like, again, I felt like they're at a breaking point, but the breaking point is serving them because they're being shown a lot if they allow themselves to truly accept what they're being shown. Go off, Benita. And again, with this Three of Swords, this is because of through like a heartbreak or through some sort of like disappointment and struggle. And we have the Judgment here. Oh, it's like starting over again. So this is someone who could have, because this is like how we opened. So this is like through maybe this is like isolation, boredom, but not accepting something. This is rejection here with these two cards together. So someone could have rejected or been rejected. You know, this is also the energy of like, I'm getting the scenario of like someone, I'm hearing someone like, oh, this person is so, they keep sweating me, they're pressing me, blah, blah, blah. And then this person is like dating, like has a whole boyfriend. You know what I mean? It's like, you thought it like, what? That's, I don't know why that's coming through, but I'm picking that up. Like someone is just, they were like kind of dogging someone. I'm seeing someone, yeah, like you're kind of like, oh, I can't. This girl is just so annoying. She's on my case. But then this girl doesn't even want you. And then it like makes, it's like this guy now has to like face what he was projecting onto her. Because it's like, she doesn't, yeah, that's weird. That's a weird scenario. There's something here that like boomeranged around, I'm hearing. Because it's like, you thought that girl really liked you the whole time she was in a relationship. So now it's about you, like you liked her. You know what I mean? It's like, it was that projection. There's something here about like projecting something onto someone that wasn't true. And now realizing that it wasn't true and that causing some sense of disappointment or loss. But this feels very ego-based. This doesn't feel like... This is... the energy here feels more like looking stupid. But through looking stupid, they have to analyze their actual feelings. And really sit down with themselves and figure out what is going on. Because there's something here I'm hearing like, how could I have missed that? And that right there lets me know that that person's not operating from a space of reality. Because how, yeah, like you did miss those signs. You were living so much, it's like living way too much in the head, in the ego mind. I'm surprised the Devil card hasn't even popped out here. But we have the Six of Wands here, so, and we do have the Six of Swords. So again, this is a lot of movement towards positivity and success here. I don't really feel like your views are correct, Dylan. I think that there's truth there, but there isn't. I think that you need to do more research. It sounds like you're telling me stuff that you have been fed. And not stuff that you've done research to truly believe. No, I wouldn't say all humans are evil. I don't think I'm evil. I know I'm not evil. Are you evil? Like, is your grandma evil? Is your brother evil? You know what I mean? Like, come on. This isn't like some World of Warcraft game. It's real life. People are multifaceted. I don't think that being angry... Okay, and that's exactly the scenario that I said. Thank you for proving my point. It's like I'm a tarot reader. Being angry isn't indicative of anything negative. Being angry or anger is an emotion that serves a purpose. It serves the fact that you feel like your boundaries have been disrespected. Anger is also a mask, is a layer of protection from sadness. So to say that someone is evil because they get angry and they feel something that is so normal, that is part of the human condition, is absolutely strange. Again, this idea or this notion that people are supposed to be docile and like, oh, I just sit down and I don't do anything. Those are probably the scariest people because they're fucking crazy. Those are the craziest people. I'd rather be with someone who's expressive than someone who hides stuff because they're sneaky. Like, I don't know. If I can't read you within the first 3 seconds of knowing you, I know there's something wrong with you. Anger leads to murder in the heart. No, it's not. That's not what anger does. That's not true. And even if you want to study anger on a, like, I don't know, like a emotional therapy type of thing, again, it helps you. It's just how to get to the root of your feelings are just serving you to show you what's up. They're nothing more and nothing less. Yeah, thanks him. Like, what are you talking about, boy? And have I ever stole anything? Just hearts. But again, even if I stole something, that doesn't make me a bad person, because this is where, like, what about if I needed to steal something for survival? What about if I was hungry and it was either me stealing an apple or me starving? I'm gonna steal that apple. And if you really want to talk about evil, we have America stealing and killing land in the name of God, murdering thousands of people. True, huge genocide happening right now. People are getting massively deported in the name of God and Jesus. There's so much suffering. It's like the Crusades, which was truly murder. It was murder because people didn't want to believe in your Christian God. I think that's evil. I think killing people because they don't believe in what you believe in is murder. I mean, it is murder, but that's evil. So maybe you should check your God. No, sir? I don't feel like you need a dictionary to let you know that genocide's wrong, though. That's what I'm saying. It's not, ooh, you think, okay, no offense, I feel like you're someone who, like, is just told what to think and then you believe it. Again, I don't necessarily believe that. I don't agree with your beliefs. I don't think that's true. And I feel like, but if that's what you want to believe, sure. That's on you. We have different paths. We have different things. I've seen a lot of things that you probably think are demonic, but they're not. So it's just life. And there's often people who in the church have spiritual gifts, right? Like the gift of prophecy, the gifts of speaking tongues, that when it's not done in a secular space, it's demonic and it's evil. But it's like you do the same thing in the church, but also like you be sucking dick in church, low key, right? So I don't know, not you per se, but okay. This thing is a little weird. It's a little weird. Yeah, we have the devil with the cups here. So someone has, it's like they've realized, oh, it's like someone, damn, someone could have made a really bad decision here and they're feeling isolated. They're feeling like they are, This is interesting, the way the energy of the reading flipped. It's like someone felt like they fell for like a trap, for some temptation, for, it's like through, like they were given an offer that, like they chose a cup, right? They chose to drink from a cup that was literally the devil. Like it was, which is like temptation, which is like, they made a bad decision that is bringing them into a space. Sorry, I don't know what my shirt's like. This like is a weird corset top. And that brought them, so whatever, they made a bad decision that is making them really look at their truths and themselves. And I feel like this person might feel like, oh my God, I'm constantly messing up. I'm being led to like the beach. This is someone who really wants to get away, someone who wants to like just travel. I'm hearing road trip. I'm literally seeing Far Rockaway, but I'm also seeing like Palm Springs. I'm hearing Palm Springs, like Miami. I don't know why that could be important, and like shells. But this is someone who like, oh, that was a lot. They really want to they're going through like this huge transformation. It's like what this person thought they wanted, they don't really want anymore. And for some reason, tying, because I'm gonna keep tying all of these messages in, it was a lot about like status quo, right? So this is someone who could like do things because their friends are doing it, right? Which is kind of whack. But there's something here about like group thinking and individual thinking. And this person is realizing that there's something that isn't serving them through the groupthink. And now I'm being led to this devil's like baby hairs and her hair that kind of looks like a whip. So this could be like even sexual temptations, like maybe this person hooked up with someone, and I'm not getting like an STD or anything, but there's something here where it's like you know how people think like some men have convinced themselves, or I don't know, even women. I see this again often from a male side, because they justify like lust by like, oh, we just can't help it, like, you know. And like women, I just saw something actually the other day, speaking of religion, where it was like this pastor who like actively cheats on his wife, right? Who he's like, yeah, she's like, I help him iron his clothes before he hits up his side chick. And like apparently like he's like calling her, he's like, yeah, he would say things like, I hate you, and call her out her name, and she's there like, oh, I know that you love me. God is good, like, you know, something like that. Like she was just like, oh, like he's just saying that, like that's not real. Like what's really real is that he loves me. Delusion on some real level, on some real shit. But it's something like this where he like told her that she's the bench or something, like, no, she's like a point guard, but he needs a bench. I don't play sports. Something like that. And he accepted his lust as like a way of living, and so did she, because it mirrored their childhood traumas. But the point is here, it's kind of like I'm seeing someone almost use that as an excuse and be unfulfilled, where they're like sleeping around and they're like, oh, but this is just what men do. And it's like, that's not just what men do. Like, you cannot do that. Like, you can look at someone and not sexualize them. And I was even thinking about that the other day, where I was at the grocery store and Shorty had her whole ass out, and it's like, I'm not gonna like harm anyone. Oh, thank you so much, I appreciate that. Like I'm not gonna talk shit, like whatever, but it's just it's that season, you know. It's summer, it's about to be spring, everyone's kind of showing out. And a lot of, with Instagram, it's popular to just be like half naked and like BBL'd up and body fixed down, and to be, I think, okay, what I'm trying to say is, like, I think within our current society, and it has always been, it's really normal to sexualize women, right? In general, just for existing, even if they don't want to be sexualized. And as a woman, like, that's the role you play, you're the object. And then as a man, you are here looking for these objects, right? And so it's like, I feel like someone, like, just, they're learning a lesson in that, where I don't have to actually objectify every single woman. I don't have to, it's like, want to sleep around. I don't know. There's something weird. There's something interesting about that. Like, there's something where it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. That's really interesting. And I don't know what that's about. Ooh, lovers. This could also be again, this is a masculine energy that's transforming, that is changing, and I think they're honestly probably maturing now so they can become a real partner, a real lover, an equal for someone, right? But this is someone who has to also love themselves truly and for who they are. And this is someone who's learning to accept themselves and all their faults and their beliefs unconditionally, and not hiding that, right? There's something about this person accepting themselves that breaks away from some sort of societal or status norm or some sort of function that they feel like they have to keep operating under. Even if the style is like a bachelorette style, right? It's like, oh, well, again, there's something about like being in our, like, I don't know, I'm in my 30s, like, it's like, oh, the summer's about to be out, like, and I was like talking to my friend, and she's like, yeah, like all these guys and the roster, and I'm here, I'm like, let's be real. You never date anybody on that roster. There's nobody that's ever gonna be on your roster that you're actually gonna take seriously. I've never been with someone who I've just, I don't know. But like, again, so it's just like this, like these fleeting things, like these fun, like summertime fun, summertime temptations, and temptations is weird. But it's like the energy that I'm feeling, that's usually fun, right? It's fun at a certain point, but where this person is at, it's not fun anymore. Like, that has a place in its time. I'm not knocking that. I just don't feel like this person is in that headspace. I think this person wants to connect on a deeper level, and they're doing it through very superficial ways because they keep doing superficial shit. And so, and it has to do with, like, there's something about sex here and lust and intimacy. Take what resonates. I don't know what that's about. But again, I feel like this person is transforming who they are as an individual and stepping up into a higher space of maturity. Because I think the partners that are being entering, or there's something about like somebody came into their life and showed them something that they didn't like about themselves. And I don't know if this was like through, like, they're mirroring partners, they're attracting partners that are mirroring a lot of like their toxic ways here. And I'm saying that because of the way the cards are falling. I would pick them up, but I can't. But we have the Emperor, which is 1, which is 4, and then the Lovers, which is 6, but they're Roman numbers. So they're literally mirroring each other here. And so, I don't know, believe it or not, and this is what I'm just hearing from Spirit, this is someone who, if you're resonating as a masculine energy, 4, if this is your reading, if you're, again, if you are, if I can speak, I could do it. Okay. If you're resonating as a masculine energy, and you feel like your meeting or these connections are pretty fleeting, you do have a soulmate there for you. Believe it or not, there is someone that you're supposed to be with. Who is this person? I don't know. Do I feel like you know this person? I'm not picking that up within these cards. But I am, and we're going back to where we started with this Justice card. There is balance here. And so this is ascending and evolving and accepting, so you can find someone, or it's like the universe is like, all right, like you did the work, now here is everything you've kind of wanted to feel, or something like that. Or like there's something here, it's like here are the things that you, it's like what you want and what you need, right? The universe is, it's like, here's, I don't know how to describe it. I don't feel like I can. But it's like someone, like the universe is about to bring in someone that this masculine needs. It's not what they want, it's what they need. So either this could have been a person in the past who could have taught this person a lesson or mirrored something about them that was toxic, that maybe, again, I don't know what that's about, or are meeting multiple partners, but also they're going to meet a partner that gives them what they need for their emotional fulfillment, that mirrors who they truly are after they accept who they truly are. Right? Because if you can't be honest with yourself, then you're going to keep meeting a lot of people that aren't honest with themselves. It's like if you're shiesty, they're going to be shiesty. If you're a cheater, they're a cheater too. You know, there's something here. So this connection, Six of Cups, I love to see it. This is definitely a connection that is past life. And again, like I said, learning a lesson or being that equal, being that mirror, that's exactly what this is. Because the Six of Cups symbolizes a connection here. Wow, 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 wow. I just like zoomed out and I just saw the bigger picture. This is actually kind of beautiful. Because it's one of, this is a true healing connection because it's allowing you to open up and see childhood wounds and beliefs that have been placed in you in the past. Again, I mentioned, like, I feel like this ties in with the message earlier, but this is a connection where you both do that peacefully, where it isn't chaotic. I'm not feeling that. It doesn't have to be chaotic because this is someone who you feel comfortable and safe with, right? Balance, lovers, the high priestess, the Ace of Cups, like the stars, like a lot, believe it or not, I really feel judgment, a divinely guided connection that's meant for you. I've only seen this one other time, and where like it was consistent, and it was my cousin and his wife. Hold on. Three of Swords here. I'm being told to say that story and then stop. Like, I kid you not, since the second that he started dating this girl, I'm like, you guys are gonna get married. Like, the cards, it was the same spread for however long they dated. Like, he was always like, oh, I don't know how they feel. I'm like, you guys are so aligned. I've never seen something like so, like, low-key perfect. And they're married now. They have a gorgeous kid, but like my niece. But like yeah, like that's the only time where I've seen this. And like our families get along excellently. So there's something like that, like truly meeting someone who you can build a future with. Now I'm like remembering like when I first started channeling her before I met her. Beautiful. I'm about to get happy because it just made me so happy. Like her energy was is insane in the best way. Audi or Lambo. I don't drive, so whoever I'm probably gonna go Lamborghini because I've been in Audis before, and I don't think I've been in a Lamb. And I feel like Audis are like, I don't know. What would you pick, Gravity? We're not evil. But if you think you're evil, then that's on you. I know I'm not. All right. So again, there is this transformation through heartbreak. I would do Portia. Yeah. That's interesting. Oh. You know, this is definitely for a masculine. Feel it. Because there's so much good that's coming in. I know you might be feeling a bit stuck right now, especially when it comes to a connection. But there's something here that's going to be balanced out, but you have to do that inner work. You have to be completely, again, 8 of Cups. There's something that walked away. You're walking away, Tower moment. That's a quick, sudden change, a quick, sudden pivot. But you're following your star. Like, you're being guided to your happiness, to, believe it or not, I don't know why I feel like this masculine might not want to meet people or meet a connection. Oh, I hear my muscle. Is that my ring? Anyway, sorry. I hear my muscle. That's weird. It's like they're being guided towards a connection that can be extremely fulfilling, extremely healing. Someone that turns on the light bulb. Someone's that really, like, they're really gonna challenge this person, but in a way where, in a beautiful way, because it makes them grow, like, uncomfortably into themselves more, right? This is like dusting off some dirt. I'm seeing someone who's extremely wise, and I'm being led to the sword and the owl. Again, there's something important about birds here. And I associate birds, like lovebirds, and music. I don't know why, I just do. So there's something here about music and books and literature. I feel like maybe both of you are very, very intelligent. I'm seeing that here. And I'm picking up that someone doesn't seem like they're smart, but they really are, right? Like, this is someone who, and I'm picking, this could be more of the feminine energy. So this is someone who people often underestimate this person's intelligence for whatever reason. It could be maybe the way they dress, how they look. Like, yeah, like they get judged very quickly, and so what they say is like brushed off, but they're saying a lot of, they're telling the truth. There's something here about that. And that could be an indicator of someone who you're bringing in. That's very strange. It's very strange. But again, there's something about intellect here. 2 very smart individuals, but just smart in different ways. Interesting. That's what's throwing me off. What's throwing me off is this Three of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Like, because these cards are on the left side, and that's past energy. But then we have the Queen of Cups, which is showing it on the right side, which is this Sun energy. Someone here can have like curly hair. And be like medium skin to like dark skin. Just because of the women that I'm being showed on these cards, I'll show you. Like specifically the ones that I'm being told to like pull out. So you see her, low key, we kind of look alike. This shorty over here, same person almost. It's so strange. What's that about, Spirit? All right, the last closing message that I'm hearing is someone is really introspective and thinking about their love life. So those were a lot of messages. That was a lot of feelings. I'm exhausted. So, this person has received clarity. They have received an answer. They're going to receive clarity or an answer or the truth about this connection, about some Queen of Wands that they feel. Again, we're opening where we started. So that's kind of like, it could be you. Maybe you're inquiring about someone. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, 5656, how these two people would even really be relating. Because there's something about this energy that doesn't feel willpower. Like there's not, I don't know. I don't know. That's so strange. I really don't know. And I'm not gonna pretend I'm channeling something that I'm not. But I do know that if this, whatever frustrations have, like anger, there was something about that really strong, and these boundaries, like that's gonna cease. This masculine is going to come out of wherever headspace they're at into such a better space the second they become honest and continue to process. And I think again this could be on multiple levels where it's just like a group think, but as well as romance here, because we do have these cards that indicate romance. And I'm being led to a camera, Temperance card, Emperor again. Hello. So, and the Justice. And the Ace of Cups. It's so interesting. It's like someone has successfully walked away into a new beginning. And, oh, but I don't know. It's like they feel like they've left something behind. Wow, the Empress card. I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking, hey, I think something's going to come and spin the block. Thank you. Oh my God, that is so validating, because I was just like, I don't know where the hell this is going, and it's been a minute. It's been an hour, and I'm like, I hope it's making sense. So thank you so much, because I needed that confirmation. But yeah, we have the Emperor, the Empress, and then the Judgment coming over. So oh, and the radio. Oh my God, there's something so significant. You see how she has this like plugged into this little radio? Like I said, there's something about music here. Spinning the block. or not. I don't know. Spirit is like, shh, 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 don't say anything. You dined? What does that mean? Oh, subscribed. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I am picking up that this masculine energy, because that's what it is probably processing something in the past that they've let go of, or the past in general, and they're allowing themselves. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. They're allowing themselves to. If they do fully just be honest, it could really lead them into a wonderful path. And I also feel like as they clear themselves up, they're going to attract someone who really sees them. Like this is I heard whether or not you like it, you're about to fall in love. Which sounds like a threat to the universe. Like, are you threatening me with a good time? Because we have the judgment here. I feel it. I feel someone getting broken down to get rebuilt up, to then really receive the healing and the love that they need. But first, they have to give it to themselves, okay? I hope this made sense. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for challenging me, showing all my ranges of emotion, and like the anger dissipated. So feel your feelings. There's something about that. Anger is not bad. It's okay to be angry and frustrated. It's just how we express that. Right? You're welcome, Benita. And if you would like a personal reading with me to, I don't know, we can get deeper into love or just really anything, or see what Spirit has to say, which is probably one of my favorites. I'm looking forward to having you in the live. You've been so great. Thank you for helping me out, especially in that chat. Thanks. Yeah, just feel free to email me at bbygrltarot.com. You'll have the reading forever because I'll upload them to YouTube. If you're looking in for more of a one-on-one on live, we could talk about that, but I don't talk about that. Is there anything else? I don't think so.